بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 9 Algebra 1. We are in model 6 lesson 3 solving compound inequalities. Today we want to continue our work in this lesson. We want to continue the extra practice here. As you know, we solved from number 1 to number 11. Today we will continue from number 12. So I want to from all to try to solve it. You have 5 minutes. New lesson today? Tomorrow. Today, inshallah, we want to continue this extra practice. Tomorrow we will start in a new lesson. Send me your answer in the message in the Teams. The first step, we want to separate this compound to the two inequalities. Then try to solve each inequality to find the solution of n. Then write the set of the solution, then graph the inequality. الشدة ما بتنحل معك، بدك تفصلها لتنتين يعني.
Mister, I do it.
Send me in the Teams please. أنا أول شيء هذا تاخذ هذا أول جزء تبلش من أول رقم لعند آخر رقم بالنص.
السلام عليكم.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. دكتور 3n minus 4 less than 4n plus 1. هي أول واحدة. شو بتكتب بيناتهم هذا؟
معاكسة في المهري.
هي مع هي. يصير عندك 4n plus 1 less than or equal 6 minus 10. هلا بتحل هي وبتحل هي.
Mister, I put the answer in the chat.
Network إبراهيم. لا بنشيل هي لعندك. 3 انه يبدا بالطرف الاول الطرف الثاني بنغير اشارته تصير ماينس. تمام او شو بنعمل ماينس 3 ان ماينس 3 ان. هون نتخلص من هي الان نكتب بلس ان بلس ان. Okay. Thank you for Ibrahim. Thank you for Michelle to send the solution. Listen to me. Focus with me, please. Here we have compound inequalities. The first step, we want to separate this inequality to the two inequalities. We can take this is the first part here, and this is the second part. So we can write 3n minus 4 less than 4n plus 1. This is the first inequality, then we can write here and we can write the second inequality 4n plus 1 less than or equal 6 minus n. Then we want to solve the first inequality, then the second inequality. To solve the first inequality, we can remove the term who has n to the term who has n in the second side. So we can subtract 3n from the two sides, or we can directly take it 3n to the second side and switch the sign. So here we have the sign of the inequality. Here we have 4n. Then when you remove 3n to the second side, will be negative 3n. In the first side, here we have negative 4. Then remove 1 to the first side. Will be negative 1. 10. Negative 1, negative 4 means negative 1 plus negative 4 will be here negative 5 less than 4n minus 3n will be n. This is the first inequality. The second inequality here, the same idea. We want to remove minus n to the first side and to remove 1 to the second side. So here we have 4n, and here minus n. When you remove it to the first side, we'll switch the sign, will be plus n, less than or equal. Here we have 6, and when remove it to the second side will be minus 1. 4n plus n will be 5n, less than or equal 6 minus 1 will be 5. Then remove 5 to keep the variable alone. You can divide the two sides by 5. 5n divided by 5 will be n, less than or equal 5 divided by 5 will be 1. Now we can write the set of the solution. We have the variable n such as n between two values, n less than or equal 1, and greater than minus 5. Then we can graph the solution. This is 1. We have equal in the sign, so we can use shaded circle. And in n less than means the direction to the negative side. Then here we have negative 5. And here we don't have equal in the sign, so we can use open circle. Then n greater than means the direction to the positive side. So the set of solution between negative 5 but not include and 1 will be. Who has any question about this item? Yes, the second method. And I do here the easy method. The original method, you can here subtract 3n from the two sides. Here you have, yes, here you have 3n minus 4 less than 4n plus 1. We can subtract 3n from the two sides. 3n minus 3n 0, we have here minus 4 less than 4n minus 3n will be n plus 1. Then we want to remove 1 from here, we can subtract 1 from the two sides. So minus 4 plus minus 1 will be minus 5 less than plus 1 minus 1 0 will be n. The same answer. Okay, you can do this method and you can do this method. Do you have any question about this exercise? Okay. Who can read exercise number 13, please? Yes, Michelle.
In Texas, ranges from $60 billion to $70 billion a year. Right? Qualities, quality, represent the possibility to be set up and actually developing technology.
Thank you, Michelle. I want from all students to read it again. Then try to solve it. Try to write compound inequality. Send me your solution in the chat. Start, please. Tomorrow?
I will be done.
Okay, it's up to you. Here, we don't know the salary inside the month. So represent variable M. And how many months inside the year? 12. So means the total of the salary will be 12 M. M 12 the number and M the value of the salary. The salary between two values, between 63,000 and between 73,500. So we can write here compound inequality between two values, less than and greater than. Less than the big value and greater than the small value. Okay, listen to me. As you see here, monthly salary M. And here we have a year. What's the meaning of a year? How many months in the year? 12. So we have 12 months in the year. And this value between two values, less than and greater than. Because here position in taxes range from this value to this value. Means we have here equal and here equal. Because this value include and this value include. So here will be 63,000 and here will be 73,500. 73,500. This is the inequality. Now we want to solve the inequality. We want to solve this inequality. You have 3 minutes, try to solve it next. Try to solve this inequality. Yes, to solve this inequality, we can do the all sides divide by 12. Here will be m less than or equal, greater than or equal. We want to do divide 63,000 divide by 12. Thank you, Michelle. 5,250. And here the same idea, we want to do division between 73,500 divided by 12. Great, Michelle, 6,125. Now, we want to write the set of the solution, the variable m, such as m between two values, less than or equal 6,125, and greater than or equal 5,250. Then we want to graph here. We have 0. We represent the first value here. For example, will be here 5,200. We want to use shaded circle because here we have equal. Yes. Then the direction n greater than means to the positive side. And here, for example, will be here 6,125. Also use shaded circle because we have equal. And m less than m less than. Now, who carried the number 14, please? Who carried number 14? Yes, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. So I want from all to read it again, then try to write the compound inequalities. Okay, who can tell me what is the compound inequality here?
I think it's not what the existence is. So this is not a great.
Great. And here, as you see, write a compound inequality to represent the number of degrees Celsius. So the number of degrees Celsius represents C. So we can use C. Then, as you see here, its temperature is less than, temperature will be less than or equal to 0. Or it is greater than, we have here or, it is greater than or equal 100 degree. Then as you see here, suppose you have a cup of water that is room temperature or 20, so plus 20 here and plus 20 here. Now you can solve the inequality. To solve this inequality, try to remove 20 from this side. You can subtract 20, minus 20 here, minus 20 here. So it will be here C greater than or equal 80. Or minus 20 here and minus 20 here. So we have here C less than or equal 0. Then we can graph. This is 0, we have equal. So we can draw shaded circle. And here C less than 0 means the direction to the negative side. And we have 80. And we have here equals means use shaded circle. And C greater than means to the positive side.
Mister,
Yes, yes, yes.
take the attendant, no time.
We have two periods. We have two periods today because Miss Aya absent. تمام؟ Now, write a compound equality that describes each graph. In this question, we have the graph and we want to write the compound equality. As you see, when you see the area of the solution between the two endpoints, means we have and. So, you represent any value. It's up to you. You can choose X, you can choose Y, you can choose M. For example, I will choose X. And the X here between two values. Yes, as you see here, we have shaded circle. Means we can write less than or equal because we have shaded circle. Here we have open circle, means just we can write greater than without equals. Then what is the value here? -2. And what is the value here? 5. Okay? Here. As you see here, the area between the endpoints empty. Means here we have OR. Here we have OR. So, means here we can write here. We can choose X as a variable. We have shaded circle, X, and the direction to the negative side means X less than or equal -2, or X greater than or equal 4. Okay? Right, try to solve number 17, please. Then tell me what is the compound.
Y is -6 or Y greater than 0.
Y less than -4 or
Yes.
Y
Or Y
greater than.
greater than 0.
Excellent. Excellent. Great. Great. Right. Solve number 18, please. And as you see, the direction from -8 to where? Because here you have and to the positive side. And the direction here where? To the negative side. Always when you have the small value here, the direction to the positive side, and the big value here to the negative side.
-1, 3 diagonal x, and -8, 3 diagonal.
Great. So x between two values, yes, x between two values, -1 here, this is here -1, and -8, -1 and 8. Okay. Try to solve number 19.
So it's less than 1 or it's
Why 1? As you see here, here 3. Between 2 and 4, here will be 3. And here 5. So here we have shaded circle, means x. X here will be
So it's the right of x less than 3 or x less than or equal 5.
so here must use or
That's what I was.
yes.
Besides,
Because here between the two endpoints we have no solution here. So the first one from 3 to the negative side, so means x less than 3 without equal, because here the open circle, or x to the positive side here means greater than or equal to. Now try to solve number 20.
step 2 less than or equal x and -1 greater than or equal to x.
Great, but we can write it as a compound because here we have and. Yes, Michelle.
it is 1 greater than x greater
X between two values. Great. And the x between two values, x greater than or equal. And here, this value, the direction will be to the positive. And here, the direction to the negative. So here, x greater than -1. And here, x less than or equal to. Okay? Who has any question about this exercise? Okay. Now we will continue. Stay with me, please. I will stop the record.